Hello, Cookie. Good afternoon. Can you hear me well?
Yes, again.
Yes, good afternoon once again. And it's nice to see you again.
Yes, nice to see you again.
Yeah. How are you today, Cookie?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. And yeah, so I uploaded my very first task to another senior, so
Mm.
I'm a little bit relaxed.
You feel relaxed today.
Yes, yes.
Wow, really nice to hear that. How's your hay fever?
Hay fever. I don't feel hay fever for now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So in this spring,
Mm-mm.
the situation is better than.
Yes, really nice to hear that. And I'm so happy to see you today.
Mhm.
And I'm glad that you have chosen me again to be part of your English journey. Let me just check. Can you hear my voice well?
Yes. Okay.
Am I speaking fast or just okay?
Just okay.
Just okay. I can see here that you have chosen Daily News Life Society. The title is Japan's tourism surge, ski resorts, taxis, and matches future, correct?
Yes, correct.
Thank you so much for confirming your chosen book and lesson. All right, so Goki, let's start. Please go to index part. This shows a list of activities that we will do today. We have part 1 up to part 7. Now let's learn words and phrases in part 1, page 1.
Mhm.
Let me play the audio of the word and please repeat after.
Okay.
Crowded,
Crowded.
Crowded is an adjective and it means containing a lot of people, living little, or no room for movement. That is crowded. I want you to please look at the sentence and repeat after the audio. And here it is.
the subway was so crowded that I could barely breathe.
The subway was so crowded that I could barely breathe.
Yes, very good. Thank you so much for reading it well. Now, let me just ask something out of my curiosity.
Okay.
Now, what area in your prefecture that is very crowded most often?
Um. So I'm living in Tokyo. So
Mm,
every
mm,
station, every station there's so
mm,
crowded. Yeah.
mm,
Yeah. So I'm. Yeah. I actually my nearest station is
mm,
one of the most packed
mm,
station,
mm,
because this area is very popular
mm,
among
mm,
tourists. And this station, the bullet train stops
mm,
at this station as well, not
mm,
only the local
mm,
trains.
mm,
And yeah, so we can use it. There are lots of trains
mm,
at my nearest station, so
mm.
yeah, very crowded, especially
Yes.
in commuting time.
Yeah. So especially if it's going home time.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for sharing that information.
Mhm.
And now I totally know where to go when it comes to tourism or
Yeah.
when I will go to Japan. I already know what is the most crowded place. Let's move on to the second.
Everywhere is crowded
Yes,
in
everywhere
Tokyo.
is crowded in Tokyo.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna go first to Kyoto.
Okay.
All right. So now let's move on to the second word, and I want you to please repeat after the audio, okay?
Mhm.
adjust,
Adjust.
Adjust is a verb, and it means adapt or become used to a new situation. Now, please read the sentence because I can hear you have a very good pronunciation. Please read the sentence now.
Sure. She is adjusting well to her new job.
Very good. Thank you so much for reading it well. We are done with the sentence. Let's move on to the next word, and please repeat after.
fleet,
Fleet.
Yes, when we say fleet, it is a noun and it is a group of vehicles or ships owned by a company or organization. That is
Mm.
fleet. I want you to look at the sentence and read.
Okay. The company owns a fleet of delivery trucks.
Very good. Thank you so much for that very nice pronunciation. We're done
Mm.
with the word fleet and the sentence also. Let's move on to the fourth word and here it is.
Can I
Please
ask one
repeat.
question?
accommodate,
Sorry. can I ask one question? Okay.
Mm-mm.
So, this word lead is used
Mm.
for describing the so um, train, one train.
Mm.
So,
It's
yeah.
it's a noun.
So, I mean, I want to figure out that. So whether this lead, the word lead is used
Mm.
for so describing each train. So
Mm.
in Japan,
Yeah, yeah.
so trains are connected with
Mm,
some
mm,
trains, other
mm,
trains. So uh, I I couldn't so before I couldn't
mm,
describe
mm, mm,
each one of the
mm,
trains.
mm, mm.
So I couldn't find the word for describing it. So yeah, so the is fleet used for
Any other vehicle? Yes.
one
And
train, one train.
yes, one group of train.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's considered to be like that. So if you can see a lineup of airplane, then you can say a fleet of planes.
Ah,
Fleet
okay.
of, yeah, it's not just for
Group.
delivery tracks.
Okay, so this word is
Mm,
for group.
mm-mm.
Group.
Group of, yes, yes,
Ah,
yes. It's
I see.
considered to be
I
a
see.
group of. Yes, you can say that in a fleet of trains, like maybe the train is actually in one line like
Mm.
that. So we can say that there is a fleet of train in that station. Mm,
Okay. So,
yes,
how do you say so? One of those trains.
one of those trains.
So, uh, so commonly train has trains are connected with each other. So,
Mm-mm.
um, how can I say so? Each one train.
Ah, each one train.
Mm.
I think if you are pertaining to a fleet, it means a group of.
Yeah, yeah,
It's not one, only one. It's a group of.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
Mm-mm-mm.
do you have the word for describing each one? No.
Uh,
So you say train, just train.
and maybe you can actually say one. Because personally, we don't have. I haven't seen a train in real life. Like
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't really tell if there is one train or
Mm-hmm.
another train because as in the picture I can only see one door for one train.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How many doors do you have in one train? In a bullet train,
Oh.
how many doors do you have?
In one train. In one train, you mean so? Isolated one, you mean?
Yeah,
Isolated.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
Okay.
what I meant.
Okay. So one train has uh, four doors. Two
Oh,
from two to four. It depends on the
two
line.
to four. It depends on the size of the train.
On the size of the train.
Mm, mm-mm. So maybe your suggestion as to what you have said, one by one.
Mm-hmm.
So I think one by one applies to people like that.
One by one. Okay.
But if you can see
Mm-hmm.
group
Yeah,
of
yeah,
tracks, group of jeepneys, group of taxis, then you can actually use the word fleets.
yeah. I see.
Mm-mm. Yes, but I'm sorry for that because I'm really not familiar with how it looks like in reality. I can only see trains in the
Okay.
picture, in the internet, but I couldn't really identify if the train really have a lot of windows, if it really looks like a lot of doors. I never experienced yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I still don't have an experience of riding a train in reality.
Okay.
Yes, and so that is why I couldn't give you the correct answer as of this time. Maybe soon, if I will be able to have an experience riding a train, then I can
Mm.
tell you.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
according to my research on
Mm,
Google,
can you share?
I found the word for describing each one of the
Mm,
train.
mm,
So
mm.
yeah, it was train car. It is
Train car.
train car. Train car. So
Mm,
not so the trains of
It's not trains. Yeah, yeah.
It's a train.
Because
But if I
yeah.
want to mention
Mm.
one of them, I can use twinkle.
Mm. Mm.
A twinkle has two doors.
Yes. So if you mean to say that in one train,
Mhm.
yeah. So we call it train car.
Twinkle, yeah. So I
Mhm.
didn't know that word,
No, I
that
know.
phrase. Twinkle.
Yes. So thank you so much for that. That's a very informative, huh? Thank you so much for that. Yes. All right. Thank you so much for that. I guess we are done with the fleet. Let's move on to the next word and please repeat after the
accommodate,
Accommodate.
accommodate is a verb and it means provide, holding, or
Mm.
sufficient space for. That is accommodate. Please read the sentence.
Okay. The hotel can accommodate up to 500 guests.
Very good. Thank you so much. That hotel is as big
Yeah.
hotel because it can accommodate 500 guests.
Mm.
Yes. I'm pretty sure you do have a lot of skyscraper hotel in Tokyo.
Maybe skyscraper.
Mm, mm-mm,
At the center of Tokyo.
mm-mm.
Yeah, there are a lot of hotels like
Skyscrapers.
skyscrapers.
Mm-mm,
Mostly, sometimes those buildings has
mm-mm,
offices as well
mm-mm, mm-mm,
at the lower floors,
mm-mm.
and over the floor is for offices. There are some rooms to stay.
Yes, and thank you so much for sharing that one. Now let's move on to the last word, and I want you to please repeat after.
mass,
Mass.
Mass is an adjective and it means involving or affecting a large number of people or things. That is a mass. I want you to please read the sentence.
Okay, the mass vaccination program aims to immuni- immune, immunize millions.
That's right. Immunize.
Where is the accent? Immunize,
Yeah, immunize.
the mass vaccination program aims to immunize millions.
immunize.
Nice. That's right. Thank you so much for reading it well. I know we are already done with the words and sentences. I want you to please repeat after me before moving on to the next part of our lesson.
Mhm.
Let's review the words that we have learned today.
Okay.
Crowded,
Crowded,
adjust,
adjust,
fleet,
lead,
accommodate,
accommodate,
mass.
mass.
All right. So Koke, this time I wanted to choose one word and make a sentence.
Okay. Mm, mm, I choose accommodate,
Mm-mm.
and my sentence is this room has okay, so this room can accommodate uh, 1,000 people.
Yes, all right. So it's a hall. It's not yes.
Yeah,
So like it's a hall
yeah,
because
that's
it
like
can
a whole.
accommodate 1,000 people.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. I thought you were actually saying 1,000 person, but your sentence is definitely correct. This room can accommodate 1,000 people.
Yeah.
Yes, congratulations for giving me a very nice sentence. Good job
So
with
we
correct
learned a drinker.
Ah, yeah,
Drinker.
train car.
Drinker.
Thank you so much for that. Now we are done with that first part of our lesson. Very informative. Okay, let's now go on to the part two, second part of our lesson, comprehension. I want you to please check the direction.
Okay.
Yes, okay, there are questions that you need to focus on listening. And this time, I want you to be familiar with the questions. So for you to be familiar, I want you to read the questions. Number one,
Okay. What record was set in January for tourism in Japan?
very good. Number two,
How are taxi drivers in Hakuba adjusting to the rise in international tourism?
very good. And last,
What concerns do some tea farmers in Kyoto have about the rising popularity of matcha.
Very good. This time we will listen to the audio of the article.
Mhm.
Let me play US audio article and hear this.
Japan's tourism surge, ski resorts, taxes, and matcha's future. Tourism in Japan has grown a lot, with 3.78 million visitors in January, setting a new record. Hakuba Ski Resort in Nagano saw many more tourists, which led to more buses and crowded rides. This increase in visitors has affected the local economy, especially taxi services. Taxi drivers in Hakuba are adjusting to the rise in international tourists. Some drivers now take long trips to Narita and Haneda airports. Even though they may not speak much English, many use basic words to communicate. As a result, taxi demand has grown, leading companies to expand fleets and raise wages. The ski resort industry is also changing to meet the needs of foreign visitors. New activities, such as pizza making and marshmallow roasting, have been added. A new gondola system has also been built to accommodate more guests. Despite this, challenges remain. In Kyoto, matcha has become more popular worldwide thanks to influencers and global trends. However, some tea farmers worry that mass production could lower the quality of matcha. It's important to find a balance between high demand and quality to protect Japan's traditional industries.
Now we are done listening to the audio of the article. Would you like to listen again, Koke?
No need.
All right, let's proceed in answering the comprehension questions. Number one, it's my time to read for you.
Mhm.
What record was set in January? Was set in January to tourism in Japan?
Mm, the record of 3.78 million.
You have a very cute puppy.
Oh, yes.
It's your puppy.
It's sort of puppy. Yeah, I can take her, but not this kid.
Wow, that's so cute.
So she is very angry for now, so I couldn't take her.
Yes, but she sounds so cute and very brave.
Yeah, very brave.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Mm-mm.
why she's so working
Maybe she
loudly.
saw
Yeah.
something. Mm-mm.
Yes, she is asking
Which
me
is what is her breed?
to her breed is so mixed breed, and
Mm.
one is Pomeranian,
Yeah,
and the
Pomeranians are so
other
cute.
the other is Pekingese. Pekingese
Mm.
is the dog which has a flat hair, a flat face.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's mixed breed.
Yeah, mixed breed.
Mm-mm-mm. Yes. All right. Thank you so much for giving your answer for question number one. You are actually doing great and giving the correct answer. Let's move on to question number two. How are taxi drivers in Hakuba adjusting to the rise in international tourists?
Drivers. Mm, drivers use basic words to
Mm-mm,
communicate.
mm-mm, mm-mm. Are we on the same page?
Yeah.
It's found in the second part.
Yes. Drivers take long trips to Narita to
Yeah,
Haneda
yeah,
airport.
yeah, you got it right. Very good. That's the answer.
Okay.
It's actually found in the second paragraph. Yes, the driver users in Hakuba are adjusting to taking
Mm.
long
Yeah,
trips
but in terms
to
of the
airports.
coping with the tourists,
Mm,
so yeah,
mm-mm.
using simple English is one
Basic,
strategy.
yeah, the basic words to communicate.
Yeah.
That's right. Simple English is the correct answer as
Mhm.
well. Thank you so much. Now let's move on to question number three. What concerns do some tea farmers in Kyoto have about the rise in popularity of matcha?
Okay, tea farmers have concerns about
Mm,
mass production of high
mm.
quality matcha.
Yes, that is actually correct. Very good. Thank you so much for giving me all the correct answers for this comprehension questions. Do you like matcha?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
I
like.
really like it because it is very good for bowel movement, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
Mm-mm. When I try the matcha, I can definitely uh have a very good bowel movement right
Mm,
after. Mm-mm.
yes.
So, yeah,
I know that the matcha is very popular
in Japan.
souvenir for
Mm,
tourists, and
matcha
every
is a green tea, right?
I agree.
Mm-mm.
One types of the green tea, but
Mm-mm.
it's a bit more uh, bitter than the normal
No,
green
okay.
tea. So, yeah, matcha taste is used for every sweets. So,
Yes.
yeah, some like additives, you know. So,
Mm-mm.
yeah, mixed with chocolate and or some cakes or yeah, some sweets. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Yes, and thank you so much for sharing that one. Now we are already done with page two, part two. Congratulations for giving me all the correct answers for comprehension questions.
Mhm.
Now let's move on to part three, page three. This time you will be given the chance to read out the article, including the title, and please pronounce the words correctly. I'm going
Okay.
to.
But we are running out of our
Running over
slot
time.
time,
Yes, yes, I can see it.
so
Okay,
we
let's
can move on
proceed.
to discussion.
Discussion?
Yes.
Yes, all right. Okay, I don't have any problem with the pronunciation actually.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the discussion part. Let's have question number one. Do you think tourism helps local economies?
Hmm. Yes, I do. And
Mm-mm,
for now, we are suffering from the
mm-mm,
low Japanese, cheap Japanese yen in the
mm-mm,
global market. So
mm-mm,
yeah, but that's the flip side of that situation. So
mm-mm,
we can welcome a lot of tourists.
mm-mm.
Yeah, and we can promote tourists to use their money so for local economies and local consuming,
Mm.
and so we can yeah benefit from their usage, their consumption.
Exactly, exactly. I would totally agree with you because the moment that tourists are actually going to that certain locality,
Mm-hmm.
the local products will be popular, and the tourists will be buying those, and it
Mm-hmm.
will improve their economy as well. Local
Yes.
economy is actually very what do you call this? It's the positive
Yeah, yeah,
aspect
yeah.
of
Mm-hmm.
their positive result will be going to the local government.
Yes. So
Yes, let's move on to question number two. Have you ever visited ski resort?
yes, I have. Yeah. So, but it was very long time ago.
Mm.
So 5 years ago or so.
Mm-mm.
Before it was before COVID-19. So
Mm.
yeah, I visited there by bus, and
Mm-mm.
it was very long trip
Mm-mm.
by bus, five
Mm.
hours or 7 hours. So
Mm.
all night trip
Mm-mm.
by bus, and I got there in the morning, early in the morning, and so yeah, from early in the morning to afternoon, I enjoyed the skiing for the first time at the time. Yeah, so it was funny, but I felt some scared, a sense of scared. So like dropping off to the side of the course. Yeah, because I'm not so good at controlling my snowboard.
Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's quite difficult.
Yeah, difficult. Yes,
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
because
Yes, another question.
my leg my both of my
Height.
legs are connected
Ah,
with
uh-uh,
one board connected to one
uh-uh,
board, so I can easily lose
mm.
my
Your balance.
direction and balance.
Uh-uh. Yes. And let's now have another question.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you enjoy trying local food when you travel?
Yes, I do.
Mm.
Definitely. So this is mm, my largest motivation to go on going on a trip.
Mm.
So yeah, it is inevitable for me while
Mm,
traveling.
inevitable. I really
Yes.
like the word inevitable. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing some of your experiences. And I'm really glad I'm having fun while listening to your experiences, especially when it comes to the discussion part
Uh-huh.
already, because you are already free to share your thoughts and ideas. You're already free to share your experiences. And I am really glad that you were able to share it now. Thank you so much. I'm totally having fun. I can
Uh-huh.
see the great improvement in you when it comes to expressing. You're becoming more confident this time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Congratulations
hope.
for that. And I hope to see you again.
Thank you.
Let's have more time soon.
Yeah.